Hi, in this short video, I'm going to give you a very basic introduction of HTML. So what is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language and is the basic language used for building websites. Hence, an HTML document is also known as a web page and consists of tags which may or may not come in pairs. It's important to have a basic concept of what this is, mainly because this can help you understand why things look the way they do on your website. With some basic HTML knowledge, you can already create a basic web page. HTML can help you achieve a number of different formatting preferences and options, such as tables, paragraphs, text formatting, links, and lists. These are just examples of what you can do with basic knowledge. You can do a lot more when you acquire advanced skills. For example, advanced HTML can let you specify your desired web page descriptions and information that you want major search engines to know. It's not an absolute requirement for you as a blogger to learn the language. Most blogging platforms have built-in editors that let you format blog posts and elements. Knowing HTML, however, can be particularly helpful in cases where an editor is not functioning properly, or when you want to manually format something on your sidebar. Also, once you become a blog expert, you may also want to manually control elements without relying on the potential limitations of formatting editors or tools. Now let's look at some of the most common examples of HTML tags. Alright, so we're inside a sample WordPress blog. So we're using WordPress as the blogging platform, and I'm going to show you how some HTML tags work. So just a brief overview, in WordPress you have two tabs that you can use when you write your posts, the visual tab and the HTML tag. So as I was saying, there is no actual need for you to learn hardcore HTML coding or writing, because in the visual tab you can already format your post using the formatting features up the top here. But just for the purpose of demonstrating HTML tags, we'll go ahead and head over to the HTML tab right here, and we'll show you some common HTML tags that you can learn to use. So one common tag is the paragraph tag. So the opening paragraph tag is simply the letter P, right? So let's just say you'd like to write two paragraphs here. So this is paragraph 1. So you start paragraph 1 with the opening P tag right there, and then you close it with a closing P tag, right? And let's say you'd like another paragraph. Let's say paragraph 2. Before that, let's open the P tag for paragraph 2 and close with a closing P tag. Let's say you want another paragraph. Let's say paragraph 3. Now let's close that with a closing P tag or paragraph tag. Let's see how this looks like once you publish. So let's view the post. Alright, our sample post shows we have 3 paragraphs here, and as I demonstrated, you can format paragraphs or make sure the paragraphs appear as they are using the P tags. Another common HTML tag that you might want to learn to use is the break tag, which is a tag that lets you start text in a new line. So for example, let's say you'd want to write line 1, and you want the next line to start in the following line. So let's just write the break tag there, and then write line 2, right? Maybe another line 3 here. Okay. Now let's see how that looks like when you hit update here. Alright, let's view post. Alright, as you can see, after typing the break tags, that pushed line 2 and line 3 right at the bottom of each other so that they all form a straight line here. You might also want to learn the unordered list tags, which is this one here. That's the opening unordered list tag, which is used for specifying unordered lists. So this is used along with the li tag, or the list tag right there. So let's just say you want to list some items. Item 1, close that with a closing list tag, and then item right, item 2, and item 3. Alright, so when you're done writing your list, you can close your unordered list. Let's see how this looks like when you click update. So let's go ahead and view the post. So as you can see there, you've got an unordered list. So it's called an unordered list because the list items have bullets, or are bulleted, right? If you want to create an ordered list instead, you can change the UL tag there to OL, and that will create an ordered list for you. So let's click update and see what happens next. Let's view post. So as you can see here, this is now an ordered list, and it is called such because the items are listed by number, or in numerical order. You might also want to learn how to format text. So let's just say making text bold. So for that we use the strong tag. That's the opening one, and we close it with the closing strong tag. So let's click update and see what happens. Let's view post. And as you can see, line 1 here is in bold. And lastly, one of the most important tags you need to learn is the A tag, because this is the tag you need to use to create links. So if you want to create links on your sidebar, you use the A tag. So to do that, we open with the letter A, we hit space, and we type the attribute called the href, or the href attribute. Type the equal sign, open quotation marks, and you type the domain that you want to create as a link. Say domain name.com, just as an example. And then after typing the domain name or the URL, we click the or we hit the close quotation marks there, right? And we put the anchor text, so the text that you want to appear on the page, that is the anchor text for the link. So let's just say I'd like my blog to be the anchor text. After that, you type the closing A tag like that. Alright, let's see what happens after this. Let's click update. Alright, let's view post. Alright, as you can see here, you've got a link. So you create a link using the A tags with the href attribute. So these are actually very basic examples of HTML tags. If you want to learn more about formatting using HTML tags, or creating web pages, basic web pages using HTML, then you can head over to probably the best resource for that, which is w3schools.com. So that's it for now. Stay tuned for more videos to come from the Basic Blog Guide.